overlap from left back. He's left his man. Vitz goes down, but nothing given. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Endo. Done very well to intervene. A real chance to break. Well positioned to make that interception. Alisson tries to stroke it through. Now it's Darwin. Liverpool desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Gakpo. McAllister.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Konate positions himself well and cuts it out. And back to base. Lobs it in gently. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Konate. Konate. And he's surging through. Up he gets! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade. Look, there's some very good headers of a ball in this team.
Great leap! And he's there to hoof it away. Thuram displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no strikers. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Chouameni. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Chiesa. Gakpo. Drilled in low. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Vitz.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Dembele brings the ball forward. Going through. Drills one in. France claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Strong punch. It's gone for a throw-in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
The first half is done, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So your views on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Liverpool can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose. They can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Thuram gets on the end of it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Chouameni. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Endo. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to...
Speculative strike. Frimpong tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Vitz. Thuram. He's got away. Thuram. Great tackle, he had to get that right. It's anyone's ball. Chiesa. And the counter is on. Now it's Chiesa. Passes it through. Left his man. Shapes to shoot. Decent enough try. Towering header. Back of the net. And that could well be the winner. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Liverpool draw first blood here.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Over to the left. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Konate. Chiesa. It's a brilliant interception.
Liverpool are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And he's cut it out.
Liverpool are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Tries a through ball. Oh, it's Dembele. And out it comes again.
France are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Chip through. Veltz plays it into the box.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Gakpo. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Gakpo going through, cut out in the nick of time. So that's it, it is all over. Liverpool win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. The teams then, Liverpool against Real Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there. Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge. Now for more.
Coaxed out to the wing.
Endo.
Robertson. Gakpo. He's got the ball glued to his feet. A chance! And that has been clubbed away. Alaba. Vinicius Junior.
Bellingham.
Tries a through ball. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Vitz. Nunez. Chiesa. Can he deliver? Gorgeous control there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Endo.
So it is still 0-0. Tries to dink it in. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Good idea, just poorly executed. Good defending. He knew he had to stop it right there. Eder Militao. Looks to slip it through. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. So who's he picking out? Camavinga. Now it's Camavinga. Camavinga showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's with the ball through. Going through. Chiesa. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now the pass. Now it's Chiesa. He's got away. Can he put it away?
Carvajal. Bellingham.
Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. Konate. Vitz.
Endo.
Endo. Gets on the end of it. Can he score? Out of play for a goal kick. Vitz. Chiesa passes it through. Nunez looking to get on the end of this. Up for a header! And the half-time whistle goes. Liverpool got as close can be right on the whistle, but it was not to be. So we reached the halfway point.
Liverpool ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Liverpool head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Are the team any further forward than they were when they started out? Already up and running for the second half.
Liverpool clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Danger averted for now. Bellingham. Mbappe. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the...
The shot's on! The ball's loose, and he's after it. Nunez, proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Ball's out once more. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe, striding forward, facing goal. Van Dijk boots it to safety. Carvajal looking up to see who wants it. Looks like a good ball through. Massive leap! Sensational from Camavinga! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Real Madrid draw first blood here.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Can he find a fit? Can he put it away? It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Real Madrid get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Alaba, Camavinga, McAllister battles to win it back. Endo. Chiesa, plotting from out on the right-hand side. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Nunez, McAllister, he shoots! Sensational from Wirtz! Late drama, late goal! This will be one threat! No question, that's a foul. It's a good foot in there. Decent progress down the left. He'll try from distance. There is the final whistle. Well, a full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments, but they are beaten by the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little...
So that's got things underway. Carvajal, Bellingham, Rodrigo. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Great ball, he's had a shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting.
Simple. Fits.
Dinks one in. He's got options out wide.
Chouameni. Liverpool are already ahead. The perfect start.
Always when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
Now it's Darwin.
Now the pass.
Courtois gets it upfield. Gakpo.
There he goes, motoring forward.
Now it's Darwin.
Hits one! That really should have hit the net.
Liverpool just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Konate.
Chiesa. He's left his man.
Alaba. Endo.
Battles to win it back.
McAllister.
He'll have a dig! Oh, brilliant from Darwin Núñez! And this is getting better and better. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Liverpool take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2...
And the finish! Big chance! Really well taken goal. Absolutely thundered in. Keeper, no chance.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Real Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games. And that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And the shot! Sensational from Wirtz!
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Liverpool take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Chouameni.
Now the breakaway.
Konate.
Cuts it out. There is the half-time whistle.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. The action has already resumed here. Played back in, out wide to the right. Going through, Chiesa. Oh, surely! He's having a look round.
Frimpong. Wirtz.
Núñez!
Bellingham.
And the counter is on.
Carvajal.
Plays it wide. Rodrigo looking to get on the end of this. Looking to shoot! He can get that clear.
Camavinga.
Decides to play. Shoots! Vinicius Junior. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's got away. Nunez. Oh, good ball.
Gakpo.
Is it in?
Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Bellingham. Camavinga.
Going for goal! Some good stubborn defending there.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Now it's Wirtz.
Looks like a good ball through. This is promising. Chiesa. Wirtz. And the ball's come out. Chiesa. Plenty waiting in the middle. That is terrific skill. Chiesa, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
It opened up really nicely when the defence got all tentative then. They were cautious in making contact, but safe in numbers.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Looks to slip it through. Has a hit! He scores! Right back in the game! Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Shoots! No mistake! What about that, Jim Beglin?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Wirtz.
Good defending. He knew he had to stop it right there. And that is that. Well, the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got... So that's got things underway.
Mbappe.
Tries a through ball.
Gakpo.
Threw himself at it, but he's got it cleanly.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
He's won. The shot's on! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Vinicius Junior certainly did his part with a lovely pass, and unfortunately the loveliness ceased there. Well, the first attempt hasn't quite drawn first blood, but they've got a slight edge.
Konate gets into the right position to intercept. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Bellingham. Wirtz.
Chiesa. He's got away. Alaba gets in to thwart him. Alaba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Alisson catches it safely. He's made sure that that won't get through. Now the pass. Mbappe. Very well to intervene.
Rudiger. Eder Militao.
Passes it through. Forward it goes. Traumeri. Out to the flank. Vinicius Junior. Looks like a good ball through. Well read, he sorted that out. Could move up a gear here. Chiesa plays it forward.
Rodrigo. Carvajal.
Rodrigo. Aimed long and direct.
Bellingham.
Vinicius Junior. Konate is the guilty party there. Chiesa with the ball through. Nunez gets flagged offside.
Well, he now knows that he has to lock in the timing. Success and failure depends on it.
Rudiger. Darwin. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Endo.
Nunez. Endo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as Tesco teacher, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Hoists it high. Nunez! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Chiesa. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. The referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So we reach the halfway point.
Liverpool ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination.
Mbappe! He's got away with one there. Oh, good interception.
Bellingham.
Looks to slip it through.
Endo.
Darwin. Chiesa. Alaba battles to win it back. Chiesa. Great ball, now the shots.
Rodrigo.
Tries to stroke it through.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Going through. Oh, full-blooded challenge, and it had to be. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, too much weight on that.
Rudiger.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Verts passes it through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Rodrigo.
Well played, he saw that coming. Tries a through, he's had a shot! Sticks it away!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
The Reds take the lead, 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
He's left his man. Liverpool claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Look, there's some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Endo.
He's had a goal! He's scored! And this is getting better and better. The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Liverpool get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Bellingham, out wide to the right.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Now the pass. A chance! Big chance! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
It's a loose ball.
Real Madrid have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Mbappe. Looks like a good... Bellingham! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
The Reds just have to run down the clock. Chiesa. There is the final whistle. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
Got things underway. Mbappe gets his foot in there.
Rodrigo.
He's got away. Vitz. McAllister passes it through. Nunez. He's left it. Nunez! Aimed long and direct. Away from immediate danger. It's a brilliant interception. Forward it goes. Chouameni. Let's put a stop to that. Hoists it high. And he's there to cut it out. Chouameni. Tries a through ball. Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot! Goal! Real Madrid! The breakthrough strike!
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Liverpool didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now?
Gakpo.
It's always going to be the keepers. Could move up a gear here. Struck, shoots! Fantastic from Chiesa! Liverpool are all square.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
The Reds grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Wits. Endo.
Now the puck. And a header! That's gone a long way up and away.
Van Dijk is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to...
Up to meet it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, but the two that closed him down merit the praise of a job well done.
Darwin. Chouameni sticks in a foot to win it back. Van Dijk positions himself well and cuts it out. Looks like a good ball through. Gakpo. He's in, surely.
Carvajal.
Chiesa. That's gets it back. Chiesa. Wits has a hit. Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Going through. Now surely. Chant has a swing at it. He has done it. All too easy. They are in. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Eder Militao does well to read it and intercepts. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Alaba with the ball through. Vinicius Junior. He's been caught offside.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
Van Dijk. Endo. Van Dijk. Camavinga tries a through ball. Looks to thread it through. He's got away. Oh, great hit one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Is it in? And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
That's... He's gone for it! They are rampant!
Unbelievable.
And surely that settles it! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for... Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Liverpool against Real Madrid. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Shoots! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance. Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge. Now for more.
And the ball's come out!
The further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Simple. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, he's in! Robertson can hoist it clear. Where to from here? Vinicius Junior with the ball, goes for it! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Carvajal.
Rodrigo.
Carvajal. Endo. Endo.
Looks to slip it through. Chiesa. He's got away. And he's cut it out.
Camavinga.
Plays it forward.
Wirtz.
Chiesa going full steam down the flank. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Bellingham.
Passes it through. Vinicius Junior is demanding it out wide. Vinicius Junior! He's missed, but not by that far.
Vinicius Junior clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it.
Played out to the right. Tries a through ball. Gakpo. Nunez. Can he score?
Van Dijk is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
Goes for goal! Tried the volley, but no.
Robertson cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Vinicius Junior.
Endo.
Rudiger sends it forward with interest. Oh, good interception. Van Dijk. McAllister goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Now it's McAllister. Out to the left it goes.
Wirtz.
Dashing forward at pace.
Bellingham.
Now the pass. Rodrigo. Konate knocks it away. Camavinga. Alaba gets into some space. And that's been levered clear. And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Already up and running for the second half. Tight old game so far. Can that change now? Chiesa. That'll be a corner. Vinicius Junior.
Bellingham. McAllister. Vitz. Now it's McAllister. Now it's McAllister.
McAllister produced a good ball to find Vitz, who couldn't get his shot away. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Breaks on here. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Gakpo, he's left his man. Vitz has a swing at it. That could spell trouble. Going for goal. Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Alaba. Chouameni. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Bellingham.
Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got... Is it in? And in it goes!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Real Madrid break the deadlock.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Danger averted for now. Chiesa steaming forward. Chiesa going, shoots!
Liverpool are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Well played, he saw that coming. Has gone out. Gorgeous control there. Looking for a decent ball in. Wonderful quick feet. It's a good foot in there. Rodrigo with a shot! Fantastic from Rodrigo! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Real Madrid get themselves a two-goal cushion. Konate positions himself well and cuts it out. Can Gakpo! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Konate.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close a deal.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. the warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Real Madrid against Real Madrid. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Cek mana ya, cek. Halo guys, sorry mas tadi MU mas udah kepencet mas, nanti ya request ya. Ini lawannya masih di bawah strip PRD nih, jadi kita biasa aja ya.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And the waiting pass. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence.
Suara ikut cek mas. Kecilin lah, ini kecilin lah.
Breaks on here. Vinicius Junior.
Bellingham.
Looks to slip it through. He's left his man. And the keeper's in command. Camavinga goes looking. Well played, he saw that coming. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And you can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Rodrigo, Mbappe. Timely intervention. A real chance to break. Vinicius Junior spreads it towards the left.
Alexander-Arnold just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up front.
Who's he going to play in? Mbappe. Vinicius Junior opts to play it back. Chouameni passes it through. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Real Madrid seemed to have chosen a tougher way through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Steered out wide. Alexander-Arnold.
Oi, menang nih, terus nih. Bellingham ingat mau tak tidak.
Are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Itu mantap.
Really well taken goal. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Alaba. Rodrigo.
Kok butuh iki sih?
He's through now, is he in? Try. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Real Madrid get themselves into the lead. Camavinga. Lovely feet. Can he score? Superb from Vinicius Junior. Real Madrid are level. Beautifully dispatched. There was no half-time, and it has been a pretty crazy game so far. They've played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. It's a good half. They've gone blow for blow. It's 2-2. The action has already resumed here. Vinicius Junior is a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking to force his way through. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Carvajal. Rodrigo with the ball through. Now it's Mbappe. Just the goal. Can he put it away? Run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Mbappe certainly tends to cast his influence, and he's in imposing mood.
Vinicius Junior just wouldn't be beaten there. Rudiger does well to read it and intercept. Chouameni. Mbappe. Camavinga tries a through ball. Has a pop. And the follow-up. Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Headshot kotak X bang.
Real Madrid are so well practiced in the art
Ini
of
PES
passing the ball through
2018.
and a real appetite
PS3
for
tapi.
it's reflected in their play.
Hits one! Vinicius Junior. Surely.
Tuh mas,
Rodrigo!
jangan, oh dorong betul lah.
I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do that, especially from there.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
Surely he scores! Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Mbappe is on the end of
Ow.
attention.
Yeah, they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out.
Looking to
Ya
shoot!
Allah, kok ketemu sih?
Gets it away!
Terus
A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Real Madrid 2 up and into a position. Has a sweep! Mbappe! Oh,
Imbangkan admin, tidak bisa guys.
and they are
Tidak semudah itu Ferguson.
game on again!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive. And I don't think the keeper could really.
Okay.
I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more.
Loh, kotak X loh, sorry kuat
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. Real Madrid can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Loh,
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Alaba. Mbappe! Oh, great save! Really. And that's it.
sticknya ori mesin mas. Iya mas, ori mesin mas.
They controlled it, they led, but somehow
Jadi
they
request MU
lost.
juga ini guys. Ya tak
Really take away
pandai-pandai
from it all, Jim.
sekarang.
Real Madrid really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Mek comeback nek. Langsung ganti. Ya mas, sticknya ori mesin mas. Ini mas. Satunya pakai stick PS4. Admin pakai stick PS4. Terus ke adminnya. 1-0 ya.
And that gets things running. Rudiger does well to read it and intercepts.
Ora urus skill nih, sing penting gol waket. Pas.
Goalkeepers to claim. Has crossed the line and it's a throw. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That intervention was very necessary.
Kapok mau kapan? Sekadar untuk main-main.
Some of the best managers I played for
Pressing
insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed.
Can he finish?
Cuk begitu ya Allah.
Sensational
Israel
from
tenang
Vinicius
bro
Junior.
mereknya.
Real Madrid on level.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Camavinga.
Vinicius
Ayo bro.
really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Mbappe. The ball through. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Camavinga. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Got a size of goal here. Camavinga decides to play it back. Surely Vinicius Junior! Oh, Real Madrid! And they're back in front. Courtois reacted well to the initial attack, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spinach, and sometimes you'll get lucky and it'll come your way.
Real Madrid get themselves into the lead. Alaba proving impossible to wrest off the ball. Mbappe. Rodrigo. Towering header. Just off target.
Set rematch mas bagus. Oh ini mas Laksana kemarin dah mas. Mas Laksana PS4 ya.
Courtois can pick that up. Rudiger. Mbappe.
Terus boleh mas.
Chance to shoot. Vinicius Junior. So what now? Good run. Ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Looks like a good ball through. Mbappe. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Glorious
Ayo.
footwork. So who's he picking out? Now it's Camavinga. Mbappe spreads it towards the left. Rodrigo with a shot! Oh, and they really should have... Half-time whistle goes. Really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Real Madrid leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch. It could easily go either way. So we're just settling back into this second half. To safety. Looks to slip it. Has a swing. Never so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Ball needed to be better now. It's a wasted chance. Alaba. And he's made certain that won't get through. Mbappe is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process.
Rodrigo. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Rodrigo has got himself a free kick, and it would take something pretty special to keep the keeper from this far out.
Joget-joget gini. Coba lagi berarti. Ses. Keringin. Apa ini kan ada? Oh.
What a throw in. Shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And he just whacks it away.
Iya.
It's a goal!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2, bang. Thanks very much.
Kasih cuma ya lo boleh.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Bye
Yeah,
mati.
for me,
Oh,
both sides are strong and well matched.
Karo sih.
You need to be shot a goal.
PL kan boleh sih nontonnya.
Real
Boleh.
Madrid! And the comeback is complete!
Nyampe.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, that's what I call finishing right in the corner.
Melo.
You knew instinctively who was
Kak.
there, and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Real Madrid take the lead.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Now the pass. Well played, he saw that coming. Chouameni passes it through. Nicely measured pass. Alexander-Arnold positions himself well and cuts it out. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Sekarang nak volume dah. Saya baca dah.
And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there,
Pak Muning
thinking how he
ikut
could have
soal.
made things safe.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Vinicius Junior certainly tends to cast his influence, and he's in
Kali
amazing
nak
mood
gini,
again.
jejer.
Now it's Vinicius
Jejer ambil
Junior.
admin.
Bellingham,
Oh, ini tak Muning ni.
time to deliver. Lovely bit of skill.
Oh, ambil
Big
dulu.
strength, too strong for his opponent.
Certainly don't need to overcommit now. The priority lies further back.
Now it's Mbappe. Well positioned to make that
Kok
interception.
kalah
A
aku
simple
rek.
task to
Kurang
find
ajar.
something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Balls come loose and the chase is on. And that is that. In the end, it got away.
Admin
Just weren't
tumbang,
allowed
guys.
to build on their lead.
Kena
They
comeback.
lost their lead. They lost the game. Your reflections then, Jim?
Real Madrid definitely struggled to get going.
Yo, tak temeni lo rek. Tak temeni lagi, Mas Diki lagi. Aman kok sewenang nek admin tumbang.
There's the whistle. How do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Camavinga passes it through. Vinicius Junior across. Camavinga. Bellingham. It's broken loose. Camavinga. Strong punch. It will be a throw-in. Alaba. Looks like a good ball through. Mbappe. Carvajal. Long and direct. Out to the left it goes. Rodrigo is desperately calling for it out wide.
It's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Vinicius Junior. Now the pass. Nicely measured pass. Well positioned to make that interception. Nice one too. Mbappe. He's on the back foot.
Wah,
Camavinga has a swing at it.
mesti goleng ngono tok ae. Tak.
Real Madrid. Camavinga with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration for you.
Oh, glorious footwork. Bellingham. He's having a look round. He's left his man. Goes for goal.
Masuk, main ke Arjun ya guys yo.
Real Madrid on level.
Main Arjun wow.
Turns to shoot. And he duly delivered.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then peg back again.
Apa?
Alaba plays it forward.
Bellingham.
Apa? Orang kiri tadi.
Rodrigo looks to slip it through. Chance.
Aduh.
Forward it goes. Good run.
Baler. Aduh, serang baler.
Big chance. He'll have it in. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Ya sih. Sampai gitu.
Minutes are up. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful for more of the same in this second half.
It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Probably into the second 45 minutes.
Rodrigo.
He's got away. Camavinga has made his impact already. Mbappe tips one through.
No ya kan? Kita dikiol mau karpu.
Camavinga very sharply moved into position, a given goal without end product, unfortunately.
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior has embarrassed himself a little there. He'll take some stick in the dressing room for that, I can tell you.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Mbappe really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Carvajal. Bellingham. That's well there. Alert. Aim low and direct. Rodrigo. Not much.
Why,
He's
yo,
launched himself there.
Loh. Wah, iki mengundang keributan iki. Mengundang keributan iki, temen mengundang keributan.
Looks to thread it through. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. It's a good foot in there. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Kopi.
For now. He's picked it.
Jenenge kiper Mas.
Real class.
Well, as Tesco puts it, the keeper has just received a big plus grade.
Repelled by the keeper. Chouameni with the ball through.
Udah kalah. Ngawur iki. Tidak menghargai perjuangan Madrid iki.
That'll be a throw.
Biasanya kan langsung Madrid sampai akhir Mas.
Now it's Bellingham. It's a good-looking cross. Vinicius Junior. Can he score? Mbappe has a shot! Chouameni gets into the right position to intercept.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is
Ale,
your
maju,
this
tunggu mundur.
game could yet yield a winner.
Bellingham. Mbappe shoots! Rudiger. Camavinga. Great
Hey,
strength,
shit.
too strong for his opponent.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And there goes the final
Sama
whistle.
rek.
A very good game of football. No winner. Both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment. It's all square.
Kalau apik dong mau rek bisa rek. Turun kalah lagi mas. Terus bang, wah wis kadung. Oh. Donat, terus donat.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
The scourge of so many strikers. Camavinga. How about a shot? Bellingham.
Yo, gak hati mas.
Bellingham. Can he score?
Fuck.
There it is!
And some of the best managers I've played for
Kalian mau charging
insist
aku
on
mau guys.
starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Real Madrid fail at this early stage. How will they
Ih,
respond?
mau main sama mereka.
Plays it forward. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Rodrigo tried to play it through.
Main Tarkam.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now it's Rodrigo. Big chance. Looking to force his way through. He'll have a dig.
Ya Allah.
Well, he's done better and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Alaba. Now it's Rodrigo. Chouameni. It's on a plate. Bellingham. How about it?
Kateng. Yo, boleh dong.
Fantastic
Rekso.
from Rodrigo.
Monggo mas, dolin mas.
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Rodrigo with a predatory goal.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach
Punta
that.
yang sama Simon ya.
Or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Real Madrid get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead
Bisa
or
main goreng.
close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Camavinga.
Iya tuh boleh.
One in.
Pernah ikut turnamen bang? Pernah bang?
Up to meet it. It's bounced back off the post.
Sudah teko Lamongan, ngawur.
Try.
Aku turu mas. Ini kerja ya.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment.
Iki mas apa iki?
Bellingham. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Looks to thread it through. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Mbappe, a chance!
Mbappe.
Mbappe!
Waduh.
And it's been given away.
Bellingham.
Really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Carvajal.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Played out to the right. Rodrigo. The shot's on!
Ya Allah.
Saved only by poor finishing.
Rodrigo completely showed too
Pernah
much of
ketemu
that to the
Fatir, Bang?
keeper,
Enggak,
and
Bang.
he'll be kicking himself for it.
Bulan depan. Bulan depan lawan Fatir, Bang.
He's got away. Can he find a finish? Can he finish?
Ya.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Dua sama ya, Mas.
The referee brings the first half to a close. Anything more to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty
Babak kedua
straightforward.
ini.
They've got themselves into a very good position, so why
Sampai
steer
kurang
from
ini.
there when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Already up and running for the second half.
Look, before they might get too
Arai,
carried away with
maksudnya,
thoughts of getting back
anu
into
ya.
the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Betul, Mas. Ya.
Must score. Can he score?
Bellingham.
Chouameni
Bellingham.
tries a through ball. Full tilt down the left. Vinicius Junior.
Bellingham.
Back into the middle. Into the channel. Rudiger needs to get it forward.
Aduh, Rek,
Another piece
bangke.
of really good defending. Camavinga. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, they seem intent on marking him
Eh,
out of the
astagfirullah.
game. They're certainly
Ya,
trying to
boleh,
pick him
Mas.
up
Salah
with the
tak, Mas.
closest.
Could move up a gear here. Camavinga. Oh, good interception. Alaba. Mbappe. Looks like a good ball through. Chouameni.
Bellingham.
Chouameni with the ball through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shoots! More and more and more and more! They are running right! And
Lagi
surely
dah.
that's
Angkat lagi dah, sabar. Loh, kan lagi Mas
Real
sabar.
composure then. I mean, how often do
Loh,
you
lah
see
kan
a player do
sabar aja.
everything right until he gets into the
Kalah
box
ya,
only to
boy.
completely fluff the finish?
Spesialis final tapi aku, Mas. Ayo Mas aku terakhir main ya nek ngono krong. Oh, sing lomba bareng PS papat iku ya, Mas ya. Saman melo udah, Mas. Mas Heru. Oke. Mana-mana nek ana lomba Fatir tak melok aku. Ben iso live. Yo. Yo rek. Tak live ini. Rek. Oh, Mas Wali dai. Aku kalah tok bisa sampean, Mas. Kak melu lombane Mas sampean, Mas. Mas Walid.
The warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. And here we have Real Madrid against Real Madrid. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
We've got on the way here pretty promptly. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Alaba. Now the pass.
Mas, lo ditinggal garuk-garuk, ditinggal ketip baik, lo ditinggal garuk-garuk. Wes.
Some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picks his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Real Madrid trail at this early stage.
Sandi Rodrigo.
Looks to slip it through. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Oh, that had to be done. And now they can launch a counter.
Bellingham.
Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Good idea, just poorly executed. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe, he's got away. Out to the flank. Rodrigo. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one.
Kecuali final aku mas, final pulih. Loh.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
Teman,
Superb to Vinicius Junior.
Yes, Marco Pitti.
The angle was unkind, but
Di Mas Diki mau.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to achieve the incredible, and that was incredible.
Mas Diki masih di situ sama Mas Diki.
themselves a two-goal cushion.
That second goal is such a polarising effect on the respective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances in turning 2 and 3.
Kena gitu.
Mbappe. Bellingham. Timely intervention.
Protect.
Traumedi. To get there first. Defence got the better of him this time, and I'm sure he'll go again.
Disuruh rek.
Traumedi. Vinicius Junior. Looks like a good ball through.
Oh, nice spot.
All too easy. They are disappeared. And it's half time here. Well, as good
Tanggal
as
3.
out the last 45
Tanggal 3
minutes,
Kak Melu paling aku mas.
cannot be said is that it's dull.
Ada acara tanggal 3.
With excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Real Madrid are cruising in at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we're already back the way here.
Per.
Gets his head to it! It's in! Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Bellingham. It's a through ball. Courtois can claim that. Looking to break out here. He's left his man. Eder Militao. Bellingham doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Needed a better pass there. Courtois tries lifting it over. Shade too heavy. He can pick that up. Looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe, 2 goals to his name already. Pushes it out wide. And he's there to cut it out. Chance to break. And the counter is on. Now the pass. Carvajal looking to get on the end of this. He's off on the move. He's good for it. He's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Rudiger has a hit! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! Surely now beyond all doubt. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Real Madrid
into
to a 3-goal lead.
Sama aja. Jambu. Nah isinya jambu paling.
Rudiger. Camavinga. Bellingham. Carvajal. Bellingham. Mbappe. Rodrigo.
Begini loh, itu sama. Cuman sing Mbappe. Cuman Rene loh nyerobot itu.
But he looked on.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Corner it is. Vinicius Junior. It could be in here, and the finish!
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that guy was really smart.
Real Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Loh, balik ke melewe.
Rodrigo. The ball is intercepted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. The manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. He's His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. After all of that, Jim,
Halo,
what are
terima
you
kasih ya
thinking?
guys.
Real Madrid showed
Kita
us why it's
sudah
so important
malam
to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew into
celung.
life and rarely looked at risk.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.